Words of our Divine Mother from the book Notes on the Way, date 7th October 1964, page 5, new paragraph. The best one can do is not to take sides, not to have preconceived ideas or principles, or the moral principles, the set rules of conduct, what one must do and what one must not, and the preconceived ideas from the moral point of view, from the point of view of progress and all social and mental conventions, no more obstacle than that. There are people, I know people who have lost decades in surmounting one such mental construction. If one can be like that, open, truly open in simplicity, well, the simplicity that knows that it is ignorant like that, and our Divine Mother shows a gesture upward of self-abandon, ready to receive whatever comes, then something can happen. And naturally, the thirst for progress, the thirst for knowledge, the thirst for transformation, and above all, the thirst for love and truth, if one keeps that, one goes quicker. Truly a thirst, a need, a need. All the rest has no importance. It is that one has need of. To cling to something one believes that one knows, to cling to something that one feels, to cling to something that one loves, to cling to one's habits, to cling to one's so-called needs, to cling to the world as it is that which binds you. You must undo all that. You should undo all that, one thing after another, undo all the ties, and it has been said thousands of times, and people continue to do the same thing, even they who are most eloquent and preach that to the others to cling. They cling to their way of seeing, their way of feeling, their habit of progress, which seems for them the only one. Our Divine Mother says, no more bonds, free, always ready to change everything except one thing, to aspire, the thirst. I understand well there are people who do not like the idea of a divine because immediately it gets mixed up with all those European or Occidental conceptions which are horrible, and then that complicates this life somewhat, but you are not in need of that. The something one is need of, the love, one is need of the truth, one is need of the supreme perfection, one is in need of all that is all. Our Divine Mother says the formulas, the fewer formulas, they are better. But that a need which the thing alone can satisfy, nothing else, no half measure. And only that. And then you go. Your way will be your way, and that has no importance. Whatever the way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even the extravagances of the modern US youth can be a way that has no importance. As Sri Aurobindo says, if you cannot make God love you, make him fight you. If he will not give you the embrace of a lover, compel him to give you the embrace of the wrestler, for he is sure to conquer you. 12th Jan 1965. The whole thing is, says our Divine Mother, the whole thing is to hold on and to hold on. I have found only one way. It is this calm, the inner calm, a calm that has to become all the more complete as the struggle is more material. There has been for some time past, particularly since last month, a kind of bombardment of adverse forces, a fury. Then one must remain like this, and then Mother becomes immobile like a statue. That is all. And when physically you have been shaken, you must not ask too much of the body. You must give it a good deal of tranquility, a good deal of rest. Question. The difficulty is that I am very much absorbed by the condition of this body. It takes away much of my consciousness. The physical mind invades me completely. For this, our Divine Mother says, yes, I know it very well. But that is always the difficulty of everyone. That is why in the past they used to tell you, get away, leave it alone to flounder about. You get away. But we have no right to do that. It is contrary to our work, and you can arrive very well at an utmost absolute freedom with regard to your body, so much so that you can feel nothing at all. But I no longer have even the right to exteriorize myself. Just imagine, even when I'm quite unwell, or things are quite difficult, or even when I'm left a little quiet, that is to say, at night, I say to myself, oh, I go to my blissfulness, it is not permitted. I am bound there. Mother touches her body, it is there. And there, that is it to be realized, it is for that. Only from time to time for a precise action. Sometimes it comes like a flash of lightning, sometimes for a few minutes only. The great power that was there before, that need to be constantly felt, comes rushing, does its work and then goes away, but never on this body. It never does anything for this body. It is not the higher intervention that will change it, it is from within. It is not the higher intervention that will change anything in the body. It is from within. The same thing is happening to you. It happens to everybody who does this work, and that is the difficulty. That is why I tell you, it doesn't matter. Do not worry. If you are occupied with your body, only try to profit by that. Profit by this preoccupation to bring into it the peace, the peace. Always it is as though I was enveloping you within a cocoon of peace. And then, if you could put precisely into this mind that vibrates, stirs all the while, truly like a monkey, if you could put there, it is a peace which acts directly in this material vibration, a peace in which everything relaxes. Do not think. Do not think of trying to transforming this physical mind or silence it or abolish it. All that is still activity. Simply let it go on, but put the peace, feel the peace, live the peace, know the peace. Peace. That is the only thing. These are the words of our Divine Mother.
Let us all try to be worthy of Shobindo's centenary. Bhagavate